When they all hate, I love my people. When the rain starts, I'm umbrella for my people. Dilikando kana kei roti for your people. Stay loyal to your people. My people are you people. Don't lie to the people. Speak the truth to your people. Nipareta ka lead. What apareka far for these people. Working on these people. Bank to bank comprenso nimbitim bambalo. Anytime I'm fenya from you people. What happened to these people? Ain't there funds to these people? Organizational ka collect on behalf of people can have days for my people. So days for my people. If the system ain't there for my people. Political people, NGO people, people for the interest of the people. People, with people, stop using people, I don't have pop feeding all too much violence for my people, Doku TJ for my people, instead of Doku create or David more jail for my people, it ain't fair to the people of Son TJ for my people, when it's said and done, survival of the fittest for my people. My people, black people, my people, African people, my people, black people, my people, African people, hungry people, no freedom for local people, Subukul people. Mukabala for Fuari people. Nuntolmal Lab Jamala, just the matter with our people. Connection slow, but internet over staring for my people. Who cares for the people? He the skins of my people. Muskonoma the fuck and Lego to the light. They're not people, you people. Upon your war, these people, I'm tired of voting in back. Getting sick of you people. Voice of the people representing all the people. Don't you get tired of be tired of you people. System of the people, for the people, by the people, but think I got like a sequel, they would come to my people, right with range of my people, they the strength for my people, back to slavery days, they put in chains on my people, your chain for a change, together we can make a change, we are looking for change, not pocket change, my people. I see my people for my people. Now I look around, I see my people against my people. My people, black people, my people. FTE and Baba. When they all hate, I love my people. When the rain starts, I'm umbrella for my people. Dilikando kana kei roti for your people. Stay loyal to your people. My people are you people. Don't lie to the people. Speak the truth to your people. Nipareta ka lead. What apareka far for these people. Working on these people. Bank to bank comprenso nimbitim bambalo. Anytime I'm fenya from you people. What happened to these people? Ain't there funds to these people? Organizational ka collect on behalf of people can have days for my people. So days for my people. If the system ain't there for my people. Political people. NGO people, people for the interest of the people. People, with people, stop using people, I don't have pop feeding all too much violence for my people, Doku TJ for my people, instead of Doku create or David more jail for my people, it ain't fair to the people of Son TJ for my people, when it's said and done, survival of the fittest for my people. My people, black people, my people, African people, my people, black people, my people, African people, hungry people, no freedom for local people, Subukul people. Mukabala for Fuari people. Nuntolmal Lab Jamala, just the matter with our people. Connection slow, but internet over staring for my people. Who cares for the people? He the skins of my people. Muskonoma the fuck and Lego to the light. They're not people, you people. Upon your war, these people, I'm tired of voting in back. Getting sick of you people. Voice of the people representing all the people. Don't you get tired of be tired of you people. System of the people, for the people, by the people, but think I got like a sequel, they would come to my people, right with range of my people, there's the strength for my people, that is slavery days, they put in chains on my people, your chain for a change, together we can make a change, we are looking for change, not pocket change, my people. I see my people for my people. Now I look around, I see my people against my people.
My people, black people, my people, African people, my people, black people, my people, African people. Hello, Muganda was the dead on Galma, African people. Horoton back and put the dead on Galma. Dunia pajalenge kame belama Sogo kunci hati dagal kai wani
Yo, respect, Assalamu alaikum. My people, welcome everybody. Welcome to the open conversation. Assalamu alaikum, Musidal. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the open conversation this afternoon, Sundays. I hope you were listening to this audio, this visual, that you are watching the video. Maybe you pick up the points that this brother was singing in the songs. I want to analyze this song. When I come across this song from ST, it's a Gambian singer, artist, from Birkama. I listened to ST. ST is one of those Gambian brothers, Gambian artists that I listen to. Many people ask me, Bubakar, why do you love reggae music? I love reggae music because reggae music is a revolutionary music. Reggae music is poor people music. Reggae music sing about the society, sing about the problems that humankind facing, and try to speak about unification. When I come across this song from ST, my people, ST, this is not the first song that ST recently, if you watch he have a song, called Babala Letero and something like that. He have very good songs that I when I listen to him, he have songs that are actual messages, that spread good messages, that people have to listen. But in our society, people just like to dance. People like to have fun. People like to enjoy things. In this song, ST is talking about my people, and he's talking about representation of the people who speak on behalf of the people who have been put in power, to work for the people. But these people, they go on behalf of the people for their own benefit. He's talking about organizations that go for the people and find funds and bring them. Those funds never go back to the people. If you listen to the message that he's speaking on this song, he's singing about the difficulties that people are facing. He went up to a length in the song. He was talking about women dying in labor. The people. Still, the title of the song is people, the people. But the people, we are the people. Even those people in the government are from us. We the people. So we vote them and they go into power, or we elect them, or we employ them to work on behalf of us. But these people will go and take funds and bring funds, and it will never go on to the people. ST singing about these things. So much, he said, all of these travelings, all of these forums, people going and paying podiums, they go for the people and still on behalf of the people, but they are not for the people, they are there for themselves. This is the value of this song. This is the most, since, before in around 2008, 2009, when he just started, he had a song, Aline Domo, he ST always he sing about when he sing, you have to listen to him. If you don't listen to ST when he sing, you listen. Yeah, he have some songs that are party songs that he just sing, but most of the time in anytime he releases albums also, he have very, 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 very educative songs. Why I want to talk about why I choose this song, it's because of the message in the song. Because you know why? It is high time people listen, and high time we talk about things. We are high time we sensitize people. We have to sensitize the people. We have to let them know we are the people. We are the ones who have the power. But why are we still suffering? Why yet still we put people, in power, or we elect them, or we employ them, and they still get better than us, we the people. We bring them into office, or we bring them into office, or for the benefit of all. But after all, if you look after all, the only people, the only ones who benefit, or who get difference, is those people that we elect, we put in power. But believe you in me, I am not living in the Gambia, but Gambians, this is you who watching me now from the Gambia. This is an election year, unless they cancel it in November. I don't know, in December, you Gambians will go into the ballot box. They will go to vote. What are you voting for? Those are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Why are you voting? Why will you raise? Why will you get up to go and vote? In the Gambia, you can choose not to go to vote. You can stay home. You will not go to vote. But places like where I am living in Belgium here, it's a compulsory to every citizen who is of age to go to vote, because you don't have to register to vote. They will send you a letter in your brief, in your post box. You have to go to vote. That means voting is a responsibility of everybody. So that likewise in the Gambia or anywhere in this world, you people, everybody, every person who is of age, you have the moral responsibility and obligations to go out there and try to put people into power or into office who represent your interests. And don't just follow people, political party, or vote on people based on individualism, or popularity. But you know why? Because most of the people who are popular, they are not for the general public. They catch the attention of the people because of the movement that they have. Most movements are popular, but they are not efficient. They are not good. Most active people. You look at people who are so vocal on who are so popular. Most of them, they are just popular because they catch the attention of the people. It is easy to catch attention of people, of the masses. Either you organize big rallies, or you make big parties. You can mobilize many people. Like, after all those people, they don't know even the essence of why are they mobilizing, because some other people, they just want to associate. Bubakar is there, I will go there. So I choose this song. When I have Aliu Balde here, maybe his network did not allow him, because I wanted to talk to Aliu Balde about this song, because I have a lot to talk to Aliu Balde. But Gambian, like ST is saying, in the Gambia, he said the internet, the network is never stable, and still internet is so expensive. You go listening to that song, my brother. Please go and listen to that song once more again. I will play the song once again. If you did not hear it, I will play it again. Maybe you will hear the song. Let me repeat it. Let me repeat the song. I will bring it back. Maybe most of you will then see what I was talking about, because it's a very, very important song. It's a very nice song that I think many people don't know. I want people to you listen to that song once again. Then I will come back here, and then we will talk about this. Maybe then you will know what I'm talking about. The song, you maybe some of you already heard of that song. Already you hear the song. But do you listen to what ST is talking about in that song? Don't you see that in your environment, in your surrounding? Don't you see that? Don't you see that maybe you are associating to the MPP, or to the UDP, or to the PDOIS, or any other CAFOs, or all the parties? Do you know why you are associated with them? Why are you with them? Are you sure when these people come to power, will they make effective changes that will be of benefit of you and your children to come, generations to come? Are you sure? What are the evidence? What are the evidence? What make you confident that when you vote GMC or NPP or UDP or PDOIS into office, you know, what makes you confident that when these people, when you vote any of these people, when they come into office, they will make effective changes, not for only for you, for generation to come. You know, it's easy to mobilize and make create organizations and for, like ST is saying, like there are a lot of political party, a lot of organization, all charity groups. We have charity groups in the Gambia who go on the name, in the name of the people. But believe me, they are not for the people. They are there for their own interest. Look what happened. You look what is happening around you in the Gambia. Look what is happening around you. Who are the ones enjoying the most in the Gambia? Are the politicians. You know, they are the ones in the Gambia. They are the ones enjoying. Those people who are actively in politics. I'm talking about, like party leaders, secretary generals, members of the parliament. You know, those are the ones who are enjoying. Yet still, the ordinary Gambian is facing the same difficulties in the Gambia. Why? And still, we run behind them. It is election year. Trust me, you will go to the ballot box and make the same vote, make the same problems, make mistakes that you made, you know, 4 years ago. I don't know, 4 years, yeah, 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago. You will make the same mistakes. You will be elect people because of popular movement. But popular movements can be wrong. Popular movements can have no, they can have no effective agendas. They cannot have meaningful agendas for the general public. They can be just for their selfish interest. That movement, if the movement is done, you among who is in that movement, you might face the same problems that the others who were outside that movement are facing again. Because let's say I support UDP, or I support PDOIS, or I support a PRC or any other party in the Gambia. These people, they come into office. I am well known in the party. I will be having all this attention. You know, it will be easy. I'll be having the influence if I want to do something in the Gambia. I can get it easily. But immediately that party go out of office, if that party or that system is not there to make effective changes, that to see that which I could reach to via influence can be a mandatory and can be in a system whereby even if I don't have influence, everybody can reach to those opportunities and have those opportunities without bribing anybody, without looking for influence or somebody to. You can just go according to due processes and get them. You know, these are the benefit of voting in power, voting people in power, not only following Mumbai or following popular movements like we see in the Gambia presently, or in Africa, in all other countries. You look what there is a meaningful, there is example even in the West, in the Western world. Look at what happened in America. You know, Donald Trump and he get popular movement by then. You know, he could mobilize. You know, he can mobilize people. You know, he mobilized them on false agendas, and he won election based on popular movement. You know, by then they vote him into office. 4 years, ordinary Americans have to suffer. You know, under him. You know, he could make popular movement, but when he come to office, the ordinary citizens or ordinary people in the street, they cannot have it. They cannot have changes. In the Gambia, it can be the same. Let me give you an example. Let me just give you an example. What happened? You go like you look what happened in 2016. Immediately when the government of the former dictator fall. You know, those people in office, those people who the coalition, the people who are more influential, people like the members who won election, who got to office, those are the only ones whose life changes. If you want to deny me, you know, look the leaders of the political parties, maybe apart from the PDOIS, you know, look at all these political parties leaders who were in the coalition. Look at their conditions now and you know, balance it based through when Yaya Jammeh was here. You know, Now they get more influence and they get more people. They can mobilize more people by then, better than by then, and they can have funding without having any problems. You know, look at what happens. The first thing that a government could do was to try to help to get how to call it, a transportation system for members of parliament when a hospital in Basse have no good electricity. You know, when the people of Koina, they don't have a good ambulance to bring a sick person to Basse clinic. I don't call it a hospital. You know, you go like order before you. That's what where influence I am talking about, because somebody, an influencer, can sponsor that. In the West it's the same. If you come even in Belgium here, multinationals, people who have money, you know, they try to bribe, they try to have their influence into political parties and governments. How do they do that? They give political parties money, they give them money, you know, so that these people, when they come to office, you know, they can make policies and laws, or when they want to do things, they can be easy for them. We are still seeing that there. It's not only in the Gambia. Don't be fooled by that. It is all over the world. Even in America, multinationals, the Wall Street, you know, they have major influence in American government. In Europe here also too. You everywhere you go. But the worst thing about poor countries like, you know, like African countries, is these multinationals, they or people who have have funds, have money, they can bribe our poor people. Me, Bubakar Jalo from Basse, who was born in Basse Santos, from a struggling family, you know, somebody come and give me, you know, give me $100,000, you know, to so that if I go to the parliament, I can lobby for him. Me, my salary, maybe I don't have work before, or when the work I was having is less than $2,000. You know, at that point, I can be influenced by money. And if I am seeing 1, 2, 3 people like me are getting those money, I will say, if Bakari is having it, Demba is taking it, why not me? You see, this is how corruption comes. But the ordinary citizen or the ordinary person who is not under at influence cannot see that. You know, these people will go to parliament and they will never make any changes, meaningful changes. They will never make no policies that will guarantee that, even when they are out there. You know, the problems that the people are facing before they will not have these things. But we people, we just follow popular movements. We don't look at policies. We don't look at people who we trust that when they come into office, they can make meaningful changes for the betterment of we now and the generations to come. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is why when I hear this video of ST, the message in the song is very good. I think, are people listening? Will the ordinary person in it, because he is singing in Mandinka and in English, you know? I hope people can listen to this song and they will learn from this song. Let me see if I can, you know, if I can play it again. If I can play it again, maybe then you will know what I'm talking about. If you did not, you know, if you don't hear it, let me just play it once more. Maybe you will know what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I will play it once more. Then you will know what I'm talking about. You know that what I'm talking about is real. I'm not just here. Maybe you make sense of what I'm saying, one on one. Let me just play it again. Sorry, let me play this song once again, because I want my objective is to make analysis from that song, so that people can understand what I'm talking about. It will come, don't worry. So just bear with me. The song will come. It's called My People. I hope you will hear it from me. Oh yeah. Let me just play it once more. Don't worry. Let me play it once more. It's It will play. Let me play it once more. Maybe you will hear what I'm saying. Then you will know what I'm saying. It's called My People. Just bear with me. I know you people already hear this song. Don't only listen, don't only look at the video.
When they all hate, I love my people. When the rain starts, some umbrella for my people. Dilikando kona kei roti for your people. Stay loyal to your people. My people are you people. Don't lie to the people. Speak the truth to your people. Nipareta ka lead. What a far for these people. Working on these people. Bank to bank comprehenso nimbitim bambalo. Anytime I'm fending from you people. What happened to these people? Hey, funds to these people. Organizational collect level be happy. People can have rock days for my people. The change for my people. The system ain't there for my people. Political people, NGO people, people for the interest of the people. People, with people, stop using people, I don't pop, we didn't know. Too much violence for my people, Doku TJ for my people. Instead of Doku create or they build more jail for my people. It ain't fair to the people of Son TJ for my people. When it's said and done, survival of the fittest for my people.
My people, black people, my people, African people, my people, black people, my people, African people.
Hungry people, no freedom for local people, Subukul people. Mukabala for Fuari people. Nundolman la Jamala, just the matter with our people. Connection slow, but internet always sharing for my people. Who cares for the people? He the skins of my people. Muskonoma the fact and label to the like they're not people, you people. Upon your word, these people, I'm tired of holding it back. Getting sick of you people. Voice of the people representing all the people. Don't you get tired of you people. System of the people for the people by the people, but they not like a sequel. They put guns on my people. I put brains on my people, they the strength for my people. That is slavery days, they put in chains on my people. Your chain for a change, together we can make a change. We're looking for change, not pocket change, my people. I see my people for my people. Now I look around, I see my people against my people.
My people, black people, my people, African people, my people, black people, my people, African people. Hello, one who can never say they don't come African people. For a phone back and put the dead on African people. Dunia badale kama belama. So kunji hasida gal kaibuni African people.
Yo, I think you hear the song. You hear the song yourself once again. Come on, no, all the English. Me hala sort in plural. Maybe why walude benanta English bang come on no all the con and there is fair like me how for all the English right. Come on no all the con oh song in ST or even though ko check the English on or what they sing. Kono me what they understand and then most of Gambians they understand benana check benana English kadi. Sandari ST sa imi wadi choose himbe yo belanda to lambe na Bubakar ben ankon wadi what like on wadi head to da all reggae music you like reggae music sa imi mi head to mi wadi choose prefer head go reggae music because me most of the time come head to music come head to I like to me do this me do head to music ara mi wawa hen jangude ma wawa la wadde inspire reggae music kadi ko revolutionary music ST non no tawa e sukabe Gambian artist be himobe you know e o jamano mo be won en do andantane music mabbe mi wawa heɗade mo mi jodo to tare wana fi party tum mi heɗo andi mi wawa jangude e wonde ton ko woni halde kon tawa hara no way mi yey wonde mo ko woni halde kon no tawa e ko kanko e gurdal makko ngal e ko woni ide site makko and music ko dum buri wadde important I am not against the hebugol music wanantara ko party because min kadi miɗo waɗi like music party mi heɗoto music party music mi heɗoto afro music mi heɗoto every kind of music kono most of the time si mi joɗike ni tun simɗo heɗo music mi wawade haray si mi heɗoto music o wawilan wadde influence o wawilan wadde inspire haray mi wawa e mijade ST komi yi o video makko because sa ndari ST every album makko mo waɗata release tawa sa heɗike mi anda hiɗon sita onon waɗa mo follow kono sa heɗike ST music makko hewɗi a tawa mo jogi music ji ɗi andantani tawa tawa haray no woodi message ji wonɗi ton so nyande miɗo heɗo ɗo music tawa video audio music makko song makko goɗɗo ko windi fi babe makko babala letter no tawa kadi music ji makko goɗɗi ton kadi no woodi music ji hewɗi especially time around 2008 boy sa ɓe ɓeynana boy anko only one music Gambian jogiɗa ko playlist ma album song makko goto mi jogino song makko no inne Alin Domo e on song makko ɗo mo haalayno about society men on African society men on Gambian culture on yimɓe ɓen kono ɓe waɗirta no ɓe yiɗiri waɗugol bonnugol tagaɗo sa ndari o song makko ɗo My People mo yewta fi about system on mo system mo yi about Africa e Gambia ne mo hola sa ndare mo hola e on song makko ko song ɗo mo haala political parties jiɗin e government jiɗin ko annantani e waɗa ɓe vote into power ɓe ko kamɓe tun wa hettare ko e maɓɓe tun arata a tawa hedditiɓɓen fo hettare ala e mum ɗum kadi ko gonga sa ndari gilanema 2016 mi ala haalde fi Yaya Jammeh because enen fo eɗen andi ɗon te mi haalata fi PPP because I was too young teɓe pare enen fo eɗen jangi ko on ɗum UTP on time kono sa ndari gilanema mi ɗetta e gilanema 2016 ha hande ko ST ko woni alde album makko no fo ko gonga sa ino nga kadi mi waɗi choose o topic ɗo hande mi falno Aliou Balde kadi ara mi lando mo opinion makko e ɗum kono ayi ST hay ko song makko ɗo mo haala mo inna wondema the internet in the Gambia is not stable what are stable teɓe pare sa ndari internet is very costly in the Gambia that is true min komi sakkiti yaade ɗo Gambia on 2018 ko ɗum min nata boysaɓe amen ta min onon ko watton ɗo spend mbuɗe fi internet kon min komi wonɗo Belgium on means if I put this money come what did use internet in the ko what use mbudi ko what did use for internet in Belgium mi yoɓay ɗum internet TV a fixed telephone line te sa renaki sa ara mi wawa heɓude internet haray ko wifi haray ko wifi e ɗumanin fo te onon ɗum ɗo haray ko just data buying credit data haray wona innugol a heɓa e TV ɗuman ko gonga makko is true the people are still Gambians are still ko te sa ndari sa maybe sa yi Aliou Balde wawani wadde join o time because naning harimo online because hay komi fuɗɗoto programme o harimo on because sa ndari o joni ɗo maybe ko internet makko on woni waɗani ha o wawa wadde join te mi waɗi ɗo connect most of the time if I want to have programs with people in the Gambia atawa mi wawata haldude because of internet maɓɓe moƴƴani ST no haala ɗum o album makko ɗo so ST is reflecting in this song about ko honɗum woni yawde e nder leydi ni ST o haali e nder o song makko ɗo mo haala wondema yimɓe ɓe annanta ɓe yahay seminars ɓe yaltay ɓe yaha forums ɓe waɗa fly out of the Gambia ɓe waɗa collect lot of money on behalf of the people teɓe pare ɓen ko gurdal maɓɓe tun sansoto enen onon ordinary Gambian on gurdal makko ala sansade ordinary Gambian on ala gurdal makko ala de sansade ko waɗi mo waɗi choose song on mi arani ɗo yewtugol ni tun kono because of the song have a lot of truth about it te sa ndari ko o launch album launchin makko mo waɗi neɓani ɗo o song o yalti so teɓe pare ST singing about ko woni wadde ko woni yaade ton ko mo haali wondema ko ɓen tun changement maɓɓe woni waɗude te ko gonga makko sa ndari gilanema tu desse mi ala mi haalata fi Yaya Jammeh during Yaya Jammeh let's talk about 2016 gilanema ɓe liɓi Yaya Jammeh gurdal dictatorship Yaya Jammeh ko coalition ɓe waɗi sa ndari I'm not talking about just look around you ndaru e sengo maɗa ndara gilanema 2016 ha hande e nder Gambia so wona jogiiɓe business jeeyamɓe hoore mum business ɓen ko olle people ɓe annanta life condition maɓɓe life standard maɓɓe gurdal maɓɓe changike ko politicien ɓe ɓen ko ɗi politicien ko ɓen tun life maɓɓe waɗi change Wana the ordinary Gambian. No, the ordinary Gambian, the working class Gambian, yeah. Immoto do ya ye yugol gerte mango madum ya we itora ko Marseille si ye yi seda ndugga naba ya be defana mawbe family mabbe wana on sans makko wadi, because still things are getting harder in the Gambia. So that the first thing the politicians and what Jonathan example, the first thing that these people had when they were in the coalition, you know, ko hebugol lamu ndikbe ko they got people be hebi pi himbe be andantane what we adan be otoje put jonnugol members of the parliament, you know, ko be adi ko wadde ko sendugol political you know positions based on political line, not qualification. Be sanzi inugol okay UDP heba 10 NRP heba 10 PDOS 5 pala be sanzi be sendi based on money and the get all asikara on dem ko ke ko wallina on fo sendong ni mo be heba on defi ke ko ha on wadi mo back on be on hono be natu mo judi be ke ko ha pari on sendai mo woni sendom on fo so be sendi ko ben tun ay sanzuma mabbe ko don fuddu kambe be yejitino fi enen fo ono hediti ben fo because sa ibini be yejiti on because on time num be fodno wadde make sone ngurdal wonnongal time Yaya Jammeh ngol e time PPP ngol hebota ko anymore. The system that was happening since then, it will not happen anymore. So you know me wadi this election year. So now government men madum be what cancel election on in December. There will be election in December. But the chances is that on what yaho vote to go along, you will make the same mistake. The same mistake more do not since in 2016. Because it and the you will just follow popular movements. And the ko heavy kon ko dun jokkata. You know, himbe ben ko buri hewde ko don yaade. Himbe non no hewa e dula tawa e don nafa ala e mum. You know, nafa ma ala ton. Ay popular movements and ni jokkugol popular movement dum no wawi wonde jokka popular movement tawa e wonde ma an nafa ma ala ton. Ma dum nafa bibbe ma jango e two comes ko be nata confusion, you know, ala ton. So andugol kon wadi awaduda associate e wunde kon wadi atawada e wunde no wadi important because sandari esti no hala audio makodo, you know, fadota mi alna ma taw force sandari beng ko be send the position of power nebugo mimbe mabbe tawabe political parties yi mabbe dim fo wada fere ne ben gurnal mabbe sanzike be nabi gobbe be wadi be ambassador gobbe be nabi be ministers be wadi gobbe dum pala be sendi fo be ya den kadi wat don vote for members of parliament en ko ye ko parliament ko be wadi influencers goddo ari jonnube otoje pour wawa jonnude bembe ya golle an goddo an haya fudaki golle sabe jonnama oto galle e sare an wadube ma vote be ben hay good honno be nata dum good ambulance be ala ton, especially let's say I don't know whole over Gambia, yeah, let's talk about Basse URR, yeah, URR Basse ben hara high hospital map on, you know, hospital on ko be nata hospital dum is a clinic, yeah, be ala you know, good electric system, you know, be jogi you be wulli kantora wulli rumani be ala good ambulance. You are lobbying for the member of parliament for those people heba auto mo yara golle on gurdal ma on ko fotuno ko nabata mo golle ko pour yagol sansugol wada policies ko annandane kanko jango simo yaade golle atawa sansantamo e moto do ko galle makko den ya ko hospital kanko kadi atawa dum so e ko hospital heba tawa ton lekki kono on wona wadugo prioritize on no andi dum non is very easy. That is not only in the Gambia. Influencers and the lobbyists ko be nata lobby kon hay in this world, in the western world, sa ariga one America or Europe here, we have people, these multinationals who have influence, who try to have influence in political parties, big political parties, and the hebugol Congol and the hebugol Congol a political party ji be annanda be sikone ma ben siye be lamike be wawa sansude money onno luaji be sanza programme ji dananta nabira lady yeso te sibe wayi be wadde influence ata sibe fala wunde ton e der lady ning sibe fala ton wadde wunde haray sattantabe, because let me tell you on jonnudo Gambia government cars wadudo yobando Gambia jonnudo parliament men on 40 something me under 50 something vehicles, yeah, on o jonnirani be dum fisabilillah on ko fala jango si tay mo fala darnude etas Gambia tax mo fala yobayno Gambia on si taw ko 100 haray ko 10 ko 10 o yobata a fami si mo addude goddum e der Gambia si mo yoba tax si tay ko 100 ko 10 o yobata. These are the kind of influence we are talking about. Sikura dum non ko nafa ko hombo wonani ko kanko e government on because e ben won be in power. So you have to know these things. Anda sifa di tung atawa haraya that ko wonta wadande politique natude politique yagol ida wada kas vote ma da vote ko nafa ala nafa hen atampina yore ma woni because sa jokki tung honno be nata welo sa jokki mbumbay ni atawa an ha joni ko mental slavery ko be nata don match honno kono be nata dum sa wadugol enslave hakkile ma din wonda match hara woni matchudo you are doing things just you are following, you are just a follower a jokkay tum woni popularism te ko buri wadde important non etagado sida wada e wunde andu kon wari wadandan. See, if you are going to the UDP andu kon wadi tawara UDP saya MPP anda on kon wadi tawara NPP andi madum ara GDC or any other political parties kono sandari hande der Gambia on. You people in the Gambia, on the Gambia, I am outside the Gambia, but I see the only changes that happen in the Gambia is this politics, the political party leaders and political parties. Those are the only people that they are making changes every day. Now you see a political party leader, opposition political party leader. When he is simoyade in their lady, mojogi political convoy, mojogi time ya jame dungalana tom. Be what they mobilize cat be what a fundraising zini dum ya jamme what I know dum for stop koni aye dum tun wadi ton te be pare de dum ko dum it is continuing st hali sa ender audio makono you go watch that video again please. Okay, maybe people who want to see changes what fala be the sansuman the mentality of the ordinary people in Africa or in Gambia, yeah, they have to listen. They have to listen to those kind of things. You understand? They have to listen to those you have to use those topics. You have to use those points so that people will know why they associate a wound. Me, I am not against, because me, I am not in the Gambia. I am not franchised to vote for anybody in the Gambia, and I will not vote for anybody in the Gambia. But you know why? Because me, I sikutai ko Belgium do moni jango mi fota mi ay min high school yagol holidays. I sim hotata fereng. Mi ay holidays mo be an Gambia surra galle famille an foko ton woni andi mi ay ton sometime mi ay ton holidays. Mi falde sim yeyi Gambia kadi mi ay some changes ko annantani ko dum woni ga. Ay ko those kind of things. Kono sa I wonder when people are still following this same trend. People are following the same trend. There's no changes. So STOV on the masa, people are still dying in labor in the Gambia. In the past 5 months, people are still crying in the Gambia. People himbeno maya and narai hebugol jidagol. Minonana do nyande munsa Honorable Sidia Jata no hala wonde mane difficulties gobbe ko hebuno itugol Debore Dujo from Wulli Adamo Basse. That is very sad. Se mijito sitawno Sidia Jata en kambe kadi kanko ko Wulli tongo jabuno detugol etta dumani onno be nata dum etta Aliou misiki Aliou nati kadi Aliou nati no problem. Aliou, let me finish them what am maybe you are listening. Internet on ST ko dum no halude. Sandari, yeah. So the internet, yeah. So Sandari, Omo Basse, Nare Basse, Madu Mona Basse. Look at surrounding there. It's the same. So Koni Sansu de Kontunko politician, be life moon. Ono Sansu maybe even Sandari hai Basse don, Ono Basse what them vote, maybe ko councillor, be member of parliament on a chairman mon, Bentun life moon Sansi. Ono Basse hai Fusalaton Sanzade, Still, we are still crying the same things, because why? Onon Basenabe, maybe Basenabe, Madun Wulli Nabe, Madun Jimara Nabe, Ma Kantora Nabe, you are just voting based on popular votes. Because of Andikon UDP, when they are coming to you, they come with a big rally, they come and big mouths, they come and talk against NPP. When NPP is coming, they come with big rallies, they come with big movement, they come, they talk against everybody else. Other, hey, si be ari jo inebe. Inna, yeah. Okay, UDP. Ono we don some Adama Barrow ala gollude. Ko dum do e dum do woni bon. Onon ko onno wawton wadirde. Yo be adda on programme so be jodi non. Si be ni be mo ina lawol basse. On to be ittata di mbudi. You know, honno on because andi gon lamu musi de timbudi be adda ko dimbudi nyamane mabbe den ko hore mon jippoto. Because I jodoto inna mburu no satti, sukar no satti, lantan no satti, duman no satti. You don't know what is going on because based on the loans that people are taking, and you know, if the index of the economics index of the Gambia cannot grow better, the life of ordinary Gambian will get harder. Even in Europe here, how Europe do America is the same. So you see, in communal ko England, jonnama popular movement, the dangers of popular movement, jokkugol tum mbumbai. Daru ko wadi America kon. You know, when Donald Trump can mobilize people. He could mobilize many people, and many people believe him because of his popular movement. He came into office. Americans suffer under him. He did not respect people. Only people that change life changes is people that he identify himself with. So you think that is not happening in the Gambia? That already happened there. Already in the Gambia already. Because since 2016, that happened. When they win, they vote. They did not think about making policies, making so things change according to how it should be. They say, okay, send them Johnny. You know, yette bande ben etta dum do kambe no bay kambe buri hewde redu be etta dum do jallo ben kadi wadan. This is how they say it, and still the ordinary Gambian is suffering, you know. So this is why I wanted to talk to Aliu about, you know, this song, because sometimes people have to listen to these brothers, what they sing. Maybe I see ko artists ko Jelly Johnny tung. No. Some of these artists like Ming Me and now other Gambian artists, but ST, most of the times when he sings about, you know, community problems, you know, social issues, you know. Go to his songs. I know he have some party songs, but Aliu, let me bring you in this. Did you listen to this song that I was playing from ST? I had a song from ST.
Yeah, me hentika song makomboy.
Yeah, go and
very, very, very poor.
One observation, Mada, and song, because I just want to analyze that song with you because what it reflects our community, it reflects our society, it reflects the Gambian problem. Because ST in this song about 5 minutes, me under 6 minutes, something like that. You know, the songs he sang about all of our national issues, you know, community issues, not only in the Gambia but Africa in general.
Yeah.
One observation song.
Yeah. Yes, alandi ST ko hali kong boy ko do wonton boy. Andi ko musician din ko dum be foti yimude sa. Because that is the most important. And andanta ko situation ji wado ji affect yimbe ben. Ni musician din foti yimude. You understand? So that yimbe ben kadi wada aware, so that ko dum kadi yimbe wata nande. Because awata yimde love or something like that in the middle of your many people. So you have to tell people sensible things. Andanta what is happening. Understand? So the kadi kono ko hali kong is all true, you know. And the kadi you know, before election kuma ba, then after election kuma fa. You understand?
Yeah. You see,
I kodo nyuki la da kono boy. I la da fandi kono la, you know. Yeah.
You see, and you see that what happened. Let me give on that point. Do you think do you forget about the brown envelopes between the UDP, the members of by that end? He's talking about that thing in the song. Hey, go on. You are right. Yes, go on. You see, you have been watching too.
Yeah, because our main problem was, you know, the struggle what wrong. And even what happened during this struggle. Because the struggle was very, very instrumental in these changes that happened in 2016. You understand? Many people were talking, you know, and then, you know, the people needed their freedom, you know, they don't want to live in fear. They want to, you know, things to be liberalized. Economy on what a liberalized economy. Understand? So and also the state institutions in corruption ta ala heng, you understand? They function without interruption or interference. So that the president cannot be able to fire a director, he's not going to fire a minister, you know. So everybody is doing his proper job. Let the law take its course. So who will not struggle on the people were there. So when the coalition, let's say the coalition or the struggle, because it's the struggle. Let me what you win happen, right? So for what Ojakase boy. So they went for looking for a compensation that, you know, I did this, I will have to be compensated, even if you are not qualified. And boy, because Tafuteke hal the kadi boy yanga. Sonko do not pen kadi boy be imo be watama attack be heavy everywhere.
Popular movement.
Fake account.
The popular movement.
Fake account happening. So they were supporting something which is not right. Because once, you know, Halifa Sallah, you know, the Sonki de Halifa Sallah, my party Halifa Sallah Sonki, so there was a lot of misunderstanding. What the fire to Fatmata Jang, Jal Tambajang, what to fire OJ, what to fire my party. I don't know what we mix. So struggle on what he journey is nothing. Because what this struggle stood for was very important. What this struggle stood was very, very important. So so we have to start afresh.
But are you similar?
Before what the liberalized economy.
Similarly,
like, for example, the state institute.
The state, yes, go on. Before what I lost point, man, just say it, please.
Yes, the state institution did in Nimboy, like, you know, we were mentioning the hospitals and then the GRTS and, you know, Gamtel and network did something like that. So if it is free, the water liberalized, come like Pura, what Pura is doing, you know, is they should liberalize it. They should not interfere in this thing. Because they have to, the economy have to operate on a free market. You understand? No need for you to adjust anything. Just leave the market in its place. So any mechanism you do there to interfere in the free market, you know, what are economic money, what are damage in the economy, what are cause inflation, you know, many other things.
I brother Mamadou Mbok in Mohara on them and say why people were not singing when Yaya Jammeh here. When Yaya Jammeh was here. And when I singers, when I himo politicians were not able to talk like they are talking now. So we are not talking about Yaya Jammeh time. No. Oh, so Moina one them and say they hate Adama Barrow because he's trying to make Basse great. Okay, so be it. That is not a problem. Barrow, if he wants, Barrow is from Basse. He's from there. So if I become a president of the Gambia now, Basse will be a priority. A priority for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, and the Yaya Jammeh, what the Gambia, you know, he over disrupt Gambia, boy. Definitely. What he over disrupt Gambia because and the Sadauda his part, Sadauda, what I know, understand? Everything was, you know, was smooth, even though, you know, there was no development, but key areas like the forestry, the lands, the physical planning, you know, all those were intact. So Yaya Jammeh arina kango wada concentrate the demarcations, the land issue. So man a big problem. And Gambia now, you know, this highway, you know, going to, you know, the OIC. So they have to follow a lot of buildings. Because planning what I can plan during Yaya Jammeh's time. Yaya Jammeh what disrupt more than Gambia boy. Very seriously.
Because Andy Sanari, I don't you think the same trend that was happening during Yaya Jammeh? But Andy, okay, the current president, the current government, they are trying to be more democratic and to have more the freedom of expression, freedom of movement, and freedom of participation in the Gambia. We salute that. The president, you cannot deny that. we can all not deny that the Gambia today is more democratic during during Yaya Jammeh. I don't know about time of PPP. I was a small boy. I cannot follow that. I can only compare between Yaya, the 22 years of Yaya Jammeh and now what happened. These things. I know there is more democracy in the Gambia now. You know, there is more. I don't say there is absolute democracy in the Gambia. I am just saying there is more. They are practicing more democracy in the Gambia now than during Yaya Jammeh. So I cannot talk about before Yaya Jammeh because I was a kid and I was a small boy. I was not focused in politics, so I don't know nothing what was happening by then. You know, but Sandari, the problem here is we are talking about people. The people. What is the mentality of the people? Because this government come from the people. We are the people. Because Abraham Lincoln, when he said government of the people, by the people, and for the people. What do you understand? So that's me. If you quote from there, you know these people. Adama Barrow was what? He was a estate developer. You know, somebody who was a treasurer in a political party. Once people give him power, he become the president, the most powerful person in the Gambia. You know, the most influential person in the Gambia. In the next minute, the Speaker of the Parliament currently, she was working maybe as a lawyer or I don't know what. Once somebody gave her the power, she become the most influential person currently in the Gambia. She doesn't know it, maybe. How do you understand?
Yeah.
You know, we are the people. The people give people power. You know, so but the mindset of the people, Aliu, this is what we are talking about, and we have to talk about these things now. You know why? Because we are in an election in 2000 in December. If elections are not cancelled, people will go back to the elections. Do you know why are you going to vote? Do you know why are you voting? I think these are the kind of things that people like ST are putting on tape, on records, that people can download it. But the most important thing here is what you are celebrating. People are saying ST did this, ST did this. People went to the stadium. Yeah, they filled the stadium of launching. My question here is: those these young Gambians these young people who fill the stadium in Bakau, you know, those 60% of those youths, yeah, the young Gambians, did they listen to the message of ST? This don't you think that is the most important thing?
Yeah, that's the most important thing. I mean, I am very, very happy that there is a large turnout for ST. There's a large turnout, and I'm very happy for that. You understand? Because it means that what he is telling them, at least they are hearing it. Maybe others go for maybe other reasons, like the tribalists. But what ST is saying, yes, I'm not a Mandinga, but I support ST. I know ST like nobody else. You understand? So for Haltagong is very sound. It's very sound. So Arena Kadi, like me, like these political parties, there should only be 3 political parties.
Why do you
GDC, NPP? Yes. GDC, NPP, APRs.
That is restriction of freedom of association, my brother.
Yes, the freedom of association and the first time I know about the freedom that the people are enjoying during this regime. You understand? So yes, people also cherish it. People cherish it. You understand? That Barrow, he is calm. He is, at least he is not taking any notice. He is not interfering with our personal lives. Like how we used to do. Like being trolled or being threatened or something like that. All that is not normal. So because Barrow is the product of the coalition. You understand? UDP, UDP should they should all follow Barrow's party. You understand?
Okay, that is your opinion.
Because yes, even GMC and PDIS and if by right, Tavi Kodundong guy. What they follow that party. Finish. Hey.
Why?
But still now they are
why no?
Because they form a coalition. They say Barrow is their leader. You understand? So their leader now come.
Aliu, You trying to be blind of the situation here. After I imagine the whole
Wow.
no, that coalition doesn't exist anymore. That coalition died already.
Man,
We are talking individual.
no, just wait. And John, and you can be what you choose.
No,
You can
but
be
yeah,
what you choose, car.
we all know that. We all know that. But after we are talking about the aftermath here. You know,
Now
NM4,
they should take responsibility. They should not run away from responsibility. What one problem on? They are running away from responsibility. They are blaming each other.
No, I understand you are speaking from outside the box here. You are not part. You
Okay,
don't.
sorry.
You are you. I
Okay,
understand.
sorry for that.
No. What I
Yes.
understand is no. You don't have to be sorry. We are just having an open conversation. You know, in your Taiwan. You know, as friends. You know.
Okay.
What I'm saying
Yes.
here, maybe I
Mm.
am saying that you were against the coalition.
Yes, me. I don't vote for the coalition.
Okay, this is where I want to come with you. I mean, for couldn't what you understand
Yeah.
because when you said so inni one
Mm.
man to the full responsibility. Yeah, the one who I need
Yes.
afala majinde horema one man. The coalition doesn't stand anymore. The coalition died during the
No.
parliamentary money. There was no coalition anymore. We all know that. So what we are talking about here is, you know, it's about the system changes that we were all yearning for. You know, that doesn't happen. And also the movement that you talk about a Halifi struggle. What the struggle
Hey.
made, the effective of the struggle that you call struggle, like the campaign by then was, yeah, like trying to make people aware of who they are, what the power they had, you know, making people, this what I found. If I understand, this is my observation about the struggle. The people who were speaking against the system in the Gambia, they were trying to enlighten Gambians. Andingol Gambian beben Jodi Bender Gambia. You people are the power. You have power. Yaya Jammeh was not. Likewise, Adama Barrow, the president now. The president is just somebody who been voted into to a function that is executive orders, having executive orders. But that doesn't mean the president is better than Aliu Balde here. But Aliu Balde vote him with majority people to make sure that he can take responsibilities. He can make effect functions or executive orders, executive order on behalf of Aliu Balde. This is where we are talking about. This is the popular movement that Gambians outside the Gambia and both inside the Gambia we are doing to enlighten Gambia. Andingol Gambia be dole mabbe. You see what that generated, during the election. There was changes, and there were people who stood to say, listen, this man, you voted him out. He has no power. And the people, like ST was singing, the people here is the most important thing. That is the people. Enen himbe be, enen jogi dole den. Wana lamu, Ko andingol be himbe hajon, hey, you are doing the same mistake, eh? You don't joke with about him. Andy one many people who live in Europe here now. Yeah, we see how politics go here, bro. Politician be bendo ayata di rally come Adama Barrow yaade base na be fo acca def wonno be defude futti sa acca futti ji mabbe ni ya darugol Adama Barrow. Menen do boy I see prime minister on ari ko do, even the king when he come here, yeah, maybe also maybe he about 100, because people are here. Even election, your ballot box, they send it via mail. I have to go register. When you are 18 years old, they send your ballot box in your office, in your post box. So what do you vote? You are even liable to be taken to court if you don't have a genuine reason for not going to vote. You know why? That shows how important it is to cast your vote, brother. Don't you think these are these kind of things that the masses have to do again, and to enlighten Gambians, to let them see, the people have the power? Don't you think that is the essence of the struggle and not the coalition?
Yes, and the Gambians the reason why they voted for the coalition. And the Mama Kande not on, GDC not on, APRC not on. So these people, they come together, they form a group. Eskia family, when they form this group, on what to struggle on it, because these people are many, we can put our egg in that one basket. So they put all their hopes, all their dreams, all their aspirations, they put on the coalition. So when the coalition, because the Gambians trust them, they say, okay, these people can now let us just vote for them. So that at least from that transition period, understand, so that they will be, consulting each other on the way forward. You understand? So Tawino Johnny, when they won, Johnny, they didn't come together. They didn't come together. They say, okay, as far as we remove Yajame now, this is the end of it. Because, and then what needs to be done is too much. What is on top of our head is too much, definitely. You go to electricity, is a problem. GRTS is a problem. Gamtel problem. Ports problem. Everywhere is problem. Agriculture is problem. So these people would have been patient to each other. Because this is a big missed opportunity. And the boy, let us just be frank. We have gone through a lot of trauma. We have.
Aliu, I will accept that. So in one day, big missed opportunity. I as a somebody who is born and raised in the Gambia, living in Europe, knowing and 22 years of Yaya Jammeh, opportunities to Gambia, what you miss. The absolute opportunity Gambian ordinary Gambian. Me, I'm not talking about the politician. Me all the politician. I have to speak for Gambian. Me hala the working class Gambia. Yeah, ang Aliu Balde imoto do yaha golle and nyande. Maybe you struggle. What I struggle, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. Oh, I have to the golle mada. Me nyande go. I was I was talking to one of my friend. Yeah, come here on holidays. Ila nyande mo ojipike golle. A time mo inatala mo heuti galle mabe on boy. It was almost 4 hours in between. Te onko golla ko mo golla tanje. Mo foti ruta de sere kunda boy. Yeah, boy. Kwadi mo was almost 4 hours. Te me I went to Gunjur. I went to Gunjur with a vehicle. I went to Gunjur and came back. Me arti boy, don't want to even 1 hour. Yeah, after. So I'm talking about that Gambian. On person. I'm talking about the ordinary person. One on Yamanari. Yeah, our mothers in Yamanari. Yeah, our mothers in Basse and Esu. Our mothers in Fatoto. Our mothers in Koina or anywhere. They are sibe falama yeyi so dugol land ko marché boy hande be soda land nan $5 jango sibe ari maybe next week land nan ko $20 wonata. I am talking about that that Gambia mi do hala fi Gambian wonata debbo annantane so yeyi so nawni o wawata yaade hospital because o wawata so do the ticket ko hospital pro a doctor because you have to buy a ticket ko dum minani woni ton sa ay wona nani mi bandi maybe there is absolute opportunity possibility ne sa yi doctor on o windante prescription pour ya so do ya lekki because the lekki ala ko hospital ko nder base madum nyamanari ko clinic in nyamanari or in fact I am talking about that ordinary. I'm not I accept that. I will accept that was a missed opportunity that these people could have make policies, make programs, and sell it to the United Nations like they did when they came here to Brussels to seek for funds with the coalition by then. When the European Union trusted them, trusted the program of the coalition and the United Nations, European Union and the World Bank, they pledged funds to the Gambia, not to the coalition. Not to the people, not to the Gambia. When we are talking about the Gambia, we are talking about the people of the Gambia, because Gambia is just a land. It's only the people who live there who are going to benefit from it. It's not the land itself. The land belongs to everybody. So this is what I'm talking about. What Ima accept 100% ko onda alde ko gonga for missed opportunity because they got blinded about the realities and they started working on selfishness. Don't you think so? Awarani si awana do woni dike.
Ko do woni question. Ko do woni tong. Because standard boy, because I come like what is happening now. Family.
What is happening?
What because Gambia, we need a lot of things, boy, Dandari boy. There is a lot of work to be done in this country.
Okay, Aliu,
and Gambia have a lot of potentials. People don't and the potentials, or let us look at the potentials of this country. And
okay.
even here I think that Gambia is, because Gambia is a country. So you have to be a good innovator, you have your skills, you know what you want. Afami. Like Gambia have a lot of potentials in the culture, in everywhere.
Sorry for continuing.
Yes.
The missed opportunities that you were talking about, that was when I will tell you one of it. When the coalition were coming, they agreed on a think tank committee that will recruit people based on their qualifications that can elevate Gambians. That build based on party politics. Don't you are talking about that thing? Couldn't want to not so.
Yeah, it's not, because boy, we have to Gambia, let us think this out of the box. This is not about politics, this is not about what for our country, our future. To exist as a people, as a country. And then it takes a lot of innovations, lot of long-term goals. And then boy, you should know what you want. Hey, what you do for the people is what you'll get back.
I believe.
If you invest in the people, you will have. Yes, you have to invest in the people. So it's a big thing, boy. And employment for the youth. Employment for the youth. Gambian can employ all of these people. But still now.
In the song that we're analyzing here, ST song about that too. They are not creating jobs for my people. No job employment for the youth, but they are creating prison for our people. They are sending people to prison based on like Betnangi Aliu Balde Bax Goto weed, which is illegal, in many countries now in Europe and America. That is a big market in Europe. They should, I think, I don't smoke. I don't smoke cigarette. I don't smoke cannabis. But I think the Gambia is, even in Jamaica now, they discriminalize cannabis. It is not a criminal. It is not criminal. It's not a criminal case. Many Gambian youths are sent into prisons, are languishing in prison cells, or police cells, or people are, how to call it? They are victimized people, young people, based on about cannabis. And maybe a young man who cannot have job in the Gambia, selling weed to ganja smokers, raising money for himself and his family. They come and arrest him and send him to prison. Maybe on prison, depends Django. I think they should discriminate. I think one of the things is they should discriminalize cannabis in the Gambia. Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's very factual. And I used to go to Mile 2.
Why?
I used to visit Mile 2. Because my one friend, they took him there. So sometimes I have to go and visit him, Because when I went inside there, boy, I was boy, no, it's not easy. Imagine even somebody, when you lock him inside a cell just for 30 minutes, for 1 hour, you will feel that it's like 100 years. Simple like this. This is like a box. The law that they put there, the law, law is, boy, that law is very bad. Because imagine sentencing people to 10 years, 7 years. Huh?
For possession of ganja.
And those people are family men. Those people, most of those men, they are the family people. They have family. They have wife. They have children. Their children go to school. They are Gambians.
If you go to Amsterdam, or in Holland, in the Netherlands, you can enter a coffee shop. If you buy cannabis and you go to, you sit, you smoke like you are in a cafe, a restaurant in Serenade, Gambia. You know, you go, you smoke, you drink coffee and tea. You know, if you go to Miami and other countries, other cities, other cities in in other states in America, you go and buy cannabis legally, and people are making money out of it. And people,
Yeah.
he's singing about that. They are not creating jobs for the people, the young people, and they are making more prisons for the people, and sending young people to the prison, and there is no job opportunities for the young people. So you see, most of our Gambian brothers, they allow skills. They are in school, maybe they drop out. The government of the Gambia, the state of the Gambia have no alternatives for them. They cannot develop them. These people they become cannabis vendors, they are to smokers, and most of these people, Ibrahim Abari also come in Italy too. I know maybe most of these European countries, they legalize it. It's discriminalized. It's not a criminal case, to have this, So, but in a country like Gambia, the ganja farmer or somebody who is a youth man who don't have a job, who is a dropout in school, selling weed to feed his family himself. That is unjust.
Boy, could do mami because Andy go mami Andy ya jamme boy sometimes is kanko at the on luwa do boy.
Kono.
You have 100 meters between you and the cannabis. 100 meters. Sana dun ko anje. Ko sisa galle ma on kadi boy. Boy, just for a cannabis. Kana kunani poni fofo na ko ton be awata. Huh? Oh, are we doing what? No, and then the same law is here still now.
Okay, this is where we're talking about. We are not talking about.
Coalition on. Boy sajiding ka do pick up aje ka gele be fima ton every day be winning now we are free. Be artinon be what am a betray, they don't do nothing for them.
So this is what we are.
Adama Baro on time sa ko ton fima ta be what am pollute how can go to go under yes of what am pollute.
Kono Sandari, this is what we are. Our importance, our discussion here is today about the policymakers, policies. Sandari 2016, the only laws that changed are for the politicians. This is what I was talking about here. Is the age limit and about 16 political parties. Is possible today is because they only change how many dollars are you to form political party. Those are this I was talking about. The ordinary Gambian, or for what they awake, or for to the Hakilemako, or here, what are the changes that happen in the Gambia since 2016? I am not saying the government of today are not working. I know they are doing a lot of tremendous things. I'm not talking about the government itself, the executive. I am talking about those who make laws in the Gambia, because the only thing that they change, or to see things that are being changing, they change only that is for the politicians. This is why I said the only person who benefited from the changes is the politicians. And if you look the life of the people, the only person who is enjoying in the Gambia is the politician, both in party, in executive and in opposition. All of them, because they can easily generate funds, they can easily mobilize, they can easily make move around the Gambia, and people can openly associate with any party. So under the influence of the politician, because let's say I want to support GDC or PDOIS, I am a millionaire. I will just come and give the PDOIS $100 million. Nobody will tell me. Nobody will tell me I'm an opposition. I am an enemy of the state and take me to prison. Nobody will say that. Nobody will stop my business in the Gambia. Adama Barrow will not do that, because those are things that change in the Gambia. Because the only changes that happen is for the politician. It's not for the ordinary Gambian. Asikuda wana high time. This struggle that you were talking about, the popular movement that we had by then that come back again to sensitize the ordinary Gambian to know the power that they possess. Don't you think it's high
And
time?
and the Gambians now, they don't know who to trust. Because they see now, they see the politicians, they are all the same. Because you cannot expect, we gave you our life, we sacrificed our life, we go and voted for you. Imagine that at that time of that period, we went and campaigned, we gave you that, boy, my last, I tell you, go like you, I give you money, go on back way. Our get young Kalsi boy, a Fijirimo boy, our Ayahani. How do you feel that? I don't go miss opportunity. Do you man be coalition baby? What over money Gambian them boy?
Yeah, we all agree.
It's not Gambian. Yes, and the Kudu man, Gambian didn't get the water, do the water munir than forever. The water munir forever. It's better for them to realize that the people are watching them and then they know what is going on. But and then we expect them to deliver.
Para me land my question though.
Expect them.
Para me land my question though. What do you say to the people in Nobe Wonder Money? You know, the current executive, you know, the people, there are people, the opposition, let's say the UDP, yeah, the UDP and those people, they failed. They wanted them to fail. They distracted the direction of the government, the intention of the changes, like the struggle you are talking about, the coalition. What do you have to say to that?
Yeah, and the first time what you win me, I think that this is already hijack.
Why?
And Ibu Jallo Hali the state capture. The state capture. Own state capture is a hijack. You understand? You think you win your enemy. The enemy is having a second plan for he control you. You understand?
Yeah.
So they just win. They say they think that now it's over. They think that now it's over. It's over. It's over. We have already won. While they don't know, there is a lot of things at stake. Those people they didn't realize. They think that it's only Ajame was the problem.
State
capture Ibu Jallo what to explain now. No one answer Magala. Ibu Jallo go halda don't go. It's a real story. It's a state capture. So anyway, what Anton free need what a sick need.
But you know, the system change that the PDOIS, Halifa Saleh, and all those people were lobbying for. That is what the ordinary Gambia needed. The ordinary person in the Gambia need a system change, and that failed by the disagreement between the coalition. That as an outsider, like that is my observation.
Yes, PDOIS they have among the best policies. They have good ideas, good fantastic ideas. They have among the best. You understand? Kono, boy, it's very difficult for them because coming to be hali, be agent to taco be. Be ano taba puru hono be wadir te du manindi. Come like he what anjiro plus thing, you know. He be okodira plus and on time before he don't boy. Be get to how many UDP members boy? More than thousands of them. They give them all post. While the other parties they didn't even have even a single one. And the let us and the UDP and what they blame UDP much at the boy. UDP at your target because we what you over money boy, but what you come before money in the boy. And ara you have a two boutique and the tigi and the two because when I want the basic I want them on time coming behind because we are not many. When a boy, what is any gonna boy, what unfair. How many all the MPs what the fourth gather boy. What is managing for what the fourth win. Having up on the GDC one seat, and what I don't give up boy, I had them a court boy. I see what they declare already. UDP go, what they blame them. Come back, the problem over, sir boy. You have a dark come back. What problem, Hoko Kambe? Now you be Jordan of a Ari Dula boy. Just be realistic. Arda and Nanta, this is not a small joke. This is not a small joke. This is a country. It's a big responsibility. What and that interest Marek boy, I interest in Bebeng. Afami. Kudu one day boy, kudu one day, many Gambians are still not happy. Afero no yarini. Baro wadi be sponsor kadi hore on kadi wadani be campaign. Ay komi halanta makon. Boy, let us not forget what has passed. Let us be realistic. Kungo ade doy kadi to PDOIS lobby. PDOIS have to be very angry. Because Andy, atuno rek boy, Halifa Sallah boy, what a monitor affair on boy, how what a correct boy. Yeah, no boy. Kono ila be for the eliminate for Halifa Sallah rek me before the boy, okay boy, he make he is zero. Because I struggle on what he believe. I struggle on what he believe. This coalition 2016 is because of Halifa Sallah was among them.
Ming, I have respect for brother Maifati, but Gilanema brother Maifati Jody Dakar what the contradict Halifa Sallah in the Gambia. That is when I lose hope to the coalition. I know the things will never work as promised. I will say it. I say when Gilabe won't know Dakar. Gilanema and the brother Maifati was with brother Adam Barrow there. They were together there. So but when Honorable Halifa Sallah speak in the Gambia, they want to contradict in Dakar. And when they come to the Gambia, back to the Gambia, they went further. By then, me and the ordinary Gambian, you will suffer again. It's nothing change. There will be no changes. Things will go as it is. And never me put in and there, okay, Johnny party GD be put the together. Okay, Johnny bedo na by seat or bedo na by set. I told one of my friends, I am honest. I am so. I believe maybe so. What your video on there? I told him. I said the last people who will. I told him PDOIS will not be in the executive. Only why? Minimum because Halifa Sallah and Sidi Ajata, they were talking. They were so interested in this think tank of committee that like Halifa Sallah have been speaking several times in the Gambians are free to bring their CVs, to apply for any positions that they want. That we all can bring changes in the Gambia. Minimum, based on that, the PUIS, none of these people will go into executive. When no, boy, you are not just talking. Halifa Sallah, minimum, let's see. And that is what happened. None of these brothers went into the executive. Because I knew, because these people they wanted to see changes come in the Gambia, not only for themselves, because these people they have been fighting for the Gambia ever since. But I will leave you now. Thank you for this.
Wait just for a minute. Just for a minute.
Okay.
And the coalition and the Halifa Sallah and the Halifa PDOIS boy, these people, what you don't miss because UDP heavy Adama Barrow as the flag bearer. Halifa Sallah should have been vice. Halifa Sallah should be the right vice. Do you know why these people they put women as vice president in the Gambia? Do you know?
No. I don't know. Tell me.
Because when a woman is a vice, a vice is not like an opposition. Your vice is somebody who will advise you like your friend. But he give you advice. You understand? He give you something, which is opposite of what you are thinking. Okay, my mind, a second mind. You want advice.
Okay.
So campaign not because a woman, when you put a lady as a vice, is a woman. It's farming. So it means and the kanko mojoge yurumene and a woman can easily be manipulated. It's farming.
Okay.
So once they do that, when they do that, they say, okay, now you are not a threat. Sit down here. I Jawara with his 30 years, or made a woman vice president. Kono kudu one the landmark on 4 was even though it's long years, but Rianmo is a dictatorship. It's farming. That's Sana Sabali Ajame. And since when he removed Sana Sabali, and he's from there, he is positioning himself. What the long Isatunjai said, that one is a lady, so no problem. Because Sana will give, Sana can challenge him. If we Ajame say do this, he say no, don't do this, brother. Understand? Because they are almost equal. He's a vice. He's the second in
So
command.
is it your observation that Sai
Yeah?
Halifa, is it your observation, Sai Honorable Usainu Dabo and brother Adama Barrow had problem because Usainu Dabo become a vice? If you
So after that, and standard when Hussein was the vice, and Gambia no one no stable a bit. You understand? But
okay,
Adama Barrow, hulu de. You understand? Kono mo don accu direct. Wada ko wada takon. Wata hulu mo. Kala ko hali on ko kambe fo wata take responsibility o. You understand? So hulu de because puro adda order debon wada mo don because something like that, No Gambia futan on stage town puro a woman wanna vice.
don't you
Because
think don't you think that your Sikudang observation ma is not discrimination against the women folks?
No, because it's not discriminatory in the other way.
But if you think
the woman, do you know the woman also have a ground to Andy position Mako on tigi, he can make an effective change. He can be effective if she know her position. Because all the Gambian women say, I am also a woman. These people are men, I am the vice. I am a woman. Gambian women, they will support me. If you remove me, because I am telling you the fact, because I'm telling you Gambians are suffering. The Gambian women are suffering. I'm telling you that you fire me because of that. The Gambian women, if they know it, they will vote against you masses. Don't know if he can use that position. But what I know, Johnny, he go with the flow. Gambian women didn't get the better, he is not there for them.
Aliu,
understand.
Aliu, we will have much of these conversations. Me, I will try to have you more and other brothers who are free to talk, because we have to start talking, because it's election year, and if it is not this year, next year our brothers and sisters go to vote, and we are afraid they will make the same mistakes again. So we have to talk. We have to start. Jaramo for your time, taking your time to and your resources to talk to our brothers and sisters too. Thank you very much for your time. We will further continue discussing on the ground as we always do. I will thank you for your time. Have a good night. Yeah, respect. All right. Yeah, that was the open conversation, and I hope you people, what you enjoy in conversation on Aliu Balde. I hope we will start to have these conversations with everybody. Everybody is invited. For everyone is invited to come in. If you want, we have to start talking. Yeah, let's talk about the political and social matters in the Gambia, because if you are going for Adama Barrow, so be it. But know why. If you are in for the UDP, no, so be it. You go for it. Why? But why? Are you sure it's the fact? If you are going for NPP or PDIS or GDC or anything else, make sure you know why. Why are you going to cast your vote? Kon what imoto dagalem. Kon one hour the vote. On voting matter. Your token. And the men in Belgium though, so I vote to go. Be not better court. You pay like I think €200, I don't know, 250 or 300 euro. So I what to go vote. If you are 18 years old, you have to vote. You have to send voting voters card now. You have to vote. You have to send. It's not like in the Gambia. You have to go and register to vote. In Belgium here, I don't know about other countries, but in Belgium here, it's compulsory to vote if you are a citizen. Me, anytime we get election here, I get my voter's card in my box with my name, and nobody can vote on my behalf. And it will state there where I have to vote. Konto mi ata to go vote. Honto place on money on. I know beforehand where I will go to vote. I choose time, and when I want to go to vote, I vote. So what did value what to go vote? After me what did observe me on the money, me why people should go to vote. What the importance of voting? Why it is important to vote? What to go vote election ni tu wana inu go carry you wela na odo mana teninti nyine denta o sifa. No, you have to know why are you voting. What are you voting for? What are you voting for? Kon one and the vote. That is the most important thing. Are you voting for to have free education in the Gambia, or are you voting to have a good health education system in the Gambia? Are you voting for to have a good healthcare systems in the Gambia? Are you voting for to have good hospitals and equipment in the Gambia? Are you voting for to have good security in the Gambia and trained security personnel in the Gambia? Are you voting for to have good roads in the Gambia and effect how to call it good salaries in the Gambia? Are you voting for to have secure jobs? People's jobs are secure. It's not based on political influence or tribal or any sectarian influence. Are you voting for gender equality in the Gambia? No discrimination of these are the things you have to ask yourself, not only to associate to wear a shirt, wearing the color of the party or knowing people among the party. No, these are the things that you have to ask yourself. First. So I make a suduma that I had what goal vote. Madung da what the vote got lando hore madung in points it on. Konu money what the vote. Konu money ya hande what goal vote. If you know these things, don't think about the person and arrow picture on the individual. The individual is nothing because anko awoni on jonno de on power pour adugol ko vote ma on ko wono da wade vote kon ko wona da fi won na wadande vote kon an woni mo jonno de on dole pour darugol wi go wonde ma dum wawi hebade wona jon dole den ko an jogide. That's the most important thing. So I will end this conversation here, and I hope to have more of this with brothers and sisters and more people, because we have to talk to the people. We have to start talking because people have to know why they are going to vote. So that is it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and may you have a productive week coming. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.